Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Viroqua. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, LLC. We're here for the JV game. Just getting a little bit of a late start. We had to chase down the head coaches so we could get a little interview prior to the varsity matchup. But got that taken care of, so here we go. 7-2 score right now. The Blackhawks out in front, and they have the ball with the lead. And a three from downtown. So we'll have to take a look here once we get things going. We'll pick up on the players out there on the floor. Let's take a look here right now. Chose for 31 for the Norseman. There's a three answering back. Let's take a look here. Do we have... well, we don't have the JV members. Well, that's going to be a tough one. Let's see if I got an old. Here's technology for you. Hard to believe I'm using it. Well, we're going to go back and see if I have a picture somewhere along the way of Norseman JV. This would have been back maybe a week or so ago. Maybe, well, probably prior to Christmas. Let's see here. There we go. I do have it. How about that? Well, we got lucky. So taking a look here. It will be steal here by the Norsemen. They'll go down the court. We're going to get a foul. We have, I apologize, trying to get the phone set just right here for us. Out there on the floor, this is 21 in Jew Dodge. His shot is up and good. And it's 11-5, and it's actually Westby with the lead here. I apologize. I thought it was Viroqua with the lead. Here's a jump. The shot, no, it's going to be a foul on the floor. And that will be number 10 in Cale Brandt, who was fouled. That's number 10. Open look. They'll take the drive instead. That was number 11 in Gelhaus. Here's a nice inside pass. We're going to get a foul underneath. That's going to go on Dodge. As he went up to try and get the block. Instead, he got a whole bunch of the Viroqua player, and I think that was 23, and Trevor Geary. Geary hits the first. Second shot, that was a nice looking shot. Able to hit that one, and it's now 11-7 Westby. Dodge brings the ball down the court. Dishes off to that far side. Now Chose has a steal. Here we go with the layup. It's up and in. That was a great anticipation move there by Aiden McDowell, picking up the steal and an easy layup. 11-9 now the score. Westby out in front, and the Norsemen with the timeout after their lead has evaporated a little bit. Well, back we come. We're going to talk a little bit about those sponsors on what I call the old quick hitter as we get going. Of course, one of those being American Family Insurance, the Phil Strain Agency, helping us out here tonight. We appreciate Phil and his support, along with all of our terrific sponsors. What a job they continue to do during this tough time, economic time for that matter. Well, a turnover here by the Norsemen, and now the Blackhawks can get the lead. Instead, they're going to go for the tie, and that was a beautiful play right there on the drive. That was Geary. He had an open lane and chose to go right after it, able to lay it up and in. It's 11-11 here. Now with the ball, this is number 3 in Larson. Back over on the far side, ball tipped away, not able to keep control of it. It might have went off from Peterson. I looked down and checked the numbers real quick in my head, and we saw that ball disappear into the stands. Coming right back, the Norsemen on the defensive side now. Good defense there by Peterson. He's able to pick the ball up off from the steal, hands it off to Larson, back to Peterson. And the Blackhawks going on the defensive side. Back to Larson here. That went off from the dodge pass. Now we're going to get a travel here on Peterson. McDowell will look to inbound. Gets the ball in to Landusky. Back over on the far side, an open shot just off the front of the rim, no good. Ball tipped away, out of bounds. That maybe was last touched by Gelhaus. Oh, Westby will come down the court. Peterson moves to his right-hand side, now goes over to Ellison, who bounced pass down low to Chose, just a little bit too low, not able to get a hold of it, and it's out of bounds. 9:55 here to go. And we're going to get a timeout by Viroqua. Tyler Gabrielson, the JV head coach, calling the timeout. We can do the same. We do want to say thanks to a couple more of those terrific sponsors, ADRC, Aging and Disability Resource Center in Viroqua here for Vernon County. Remind you, of course, that January is typically our coldest month of the year. And if you know of any senior citizens or disabled citizens, maybe you're in a tough spot during this time of the year, please be sure to contact them. The Bank of Cashton, that's Scott Wall and his terrific financial crew helping us with today's broadcast. We'll be in Cashton on Thursday for a wrestling quad. There's a shot off the front of the rim, no, and a big rebound, put back, no, another putback, that's up and good. Well, you stay with it long enough and good things are going to happen, and Clayton Weston was in the right place at the right time, and he laid it up and in, and Viroqua now has a 2-point lead, 13-11. Just under 9:30 to go here in this first half. Dodge with the shot, bounces around and drops in for a 3. 14-13 Norsemen. Quickly back down the court. Here's an open look for a 3. Answering right back. My goodness, it's a shootout. Landusky with the 3, and it's 16-14 Viroqua. Back up to the top to Peterson, over to Larson. Thought about it, now makes a move, baseline. And we're going to get a whistle, and we'll see what the call was. Apparently a foul. No, a turnover. Okay. So a turnover here on the Norsemen. Back into the ball game here now for the Blackhawks as McDowell gets set to receive the inbound pass. It's going to be number 24 in Kowalczyk. Want to make sure I was saying right. Kowalczyk in the game, number 24. Now we're going to get a reach-in foul on the Norseman. Let's see, who is that on? That's going to be on Ellison, I believe. Oh, no, wait. Check that. It's on Jacobson. Jacob Larson. There we go. Jacob Larson. All right. So there's the foul. And looks like we got a bloody nose with Larson. He took one right in the face. Must have caught an arm or an elbow. So we can take another timeout. Well, Jacob's going to feel like he's maybe a wrestler. He's getting a nose plug put in and getting cleaned up just like you would during a wrestling match when guys and gals, for that matter, wind up with a bloody nose. Well, let's take a look at a couple more of those sponsors. Cashton Farm Supply helping us out. That, of course, is Ernie Peterson and his terrific crew out there on Highway 27 when it comes to all of your organic farming needs. Don't forget Bobby John's in Cashton. That's a terrific place to stop in, have breakfast, lunch, or dinner. They have all kinds of specials throughout the week. And I tell you what, just a wonderful atmosphere, and Sue would love to see you. Thanks also going out to the Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op. Thanks to John Mislevicek for all of his great help and support of today's action. Of course, you're watching on not only the Viroqua School Channel, but through Vernon Communications, also down there in Coon Valley. It's Coon Valley Telecommunications, another one of our fine sponsors supporting today's broadcast. You'll find them right there on Central Avenue. Well, they're continuing to work on Jacob Larson, so we can take another little timeout. Well, while we're waiting, we could mention what's up and coming the rest of this week. My goodness, check out Vernon Communications Channel 14, the school channels, as I know they're hitting the promo pretty hard to show everybody what's coming up. Thursday night, we got a couple different broadcasts going on. Dave Gluck will be in Westby following the boys basketball team once again. And then, let's see, they will be taking on GET, which should be a good ball game. I'll be in Cashton for a quadrangular. You can join myself along with Scott Milsna and I believe Carl Zuby. So we're going to have the three of us. It's going to be like Monday Night Football all over again with three guys, but going to appreciate their help for sure. We'll follow Cashton, Viroqua, Boscobel, and Brookwood at that quadrangular. and you will have the plan is to have a 4-picture screen so you can see the 2 matches going on and have the clock underneath those matches with the proper match, so you can kind of see what's going on time-wise and score-wise. Not able to do that tonight here, as we just had to go with our simple, the simple broadcast. If you're watching on the school website, Tyler Gabrielson, who's coaching, also one of the tech ed instructors here, able to put up the 2-camera picture, which you're able to watch, so you can kind of see the score being developed as the play goes on. Then on Friday night, another doubleheader for us, as we're going to be taking on a couple of ball games. I will be in Cashton boys basketball, as they host Sparta. And then between Dave, Bob, and Dan, maybe all 3 of them, who knows, they will be doing the boys basketball game as the Norsemen host Black River Falls. Saturday night, I'll be here in the Viroqua Gymnasium once again, as head coach Cody Etheridge and his squad in the JV will take on, they will play GET. And then the Westby girls will also be playing GET Saturday. Now, I heard that game time has been moved up. Let's see if I can pick up on that one real quick here and let you know right now when and where with that one. And we got an email from athletic director Andy Holst, and the JV game will begin at 3 o'clock and the varsity somewhere around that 4:30 mark. So 3 o'clock and 4:30 for the Westby girls on Saturday instead of the 6 o'clock and 7:30 time frame. So just kind of want to keep everybody up to speed as much as possible there. All right, so there you have it. That's what we're going to be looking at here in this coming week. We look forward to some lot of fun action here over the course of the next handful of days, won't we? All right, well, let's take another break. Well, they're ready to get the game going again. They cleaned up, they had to get some blood cleaned up off from the floor. That took a little longer than expected. Kowalczyk will inbound. Yep, I really do think that Jacob Larson's probably got to feel like he's on a wrestling mat right now. Here we go with the play over on that far side. Bounce pass down low to Chose. He'll turn. That's going to be a block, but on the follow through, it looks like they're going to hit the foul on Aiden McDowell. Tough break there for Aiden in the sense, because he really looked like he had pretty good position, but I think it was more the follow through than anything else. Chose misses the first shot. We say thanks again to those sponsors. Culver's of Viroqua. That's where food is grown, not made. Well, Chose gets 1 of 2, and it's 16-15 Viroqua. Here's a little drive bounce pass, picked up and tipped away by Chose, but right into the hands of one of the Blackhawks. And that happened to be Gelhaus. They'll go back up to the top with McDowell, swinging the ball over on the far side with Brandt. Viroqua doing a good job on the perimeter, keeping the ball moving, looking for somebody maybe to cut through. Nearly lost the handle, now able to retrieve it. Back up on the side with Brandt. He'll stop. Tried to pop that one. A little bit off mark, and Dodge comes away with it. Over to Ellison. He's wide open. That shot just a tad bit deep on the back of the rim. Would not fall. 7:35 to go in the half. A long delay due to an injury and some, you just got to clean up the blood. Get popped in the nose, that's a tough one. McDowell having, let's see, who was that? That was, not sure right now off the top of my head here. I apologize. Number 2, I'm not sure who that is. We got 2 number 2s out there. Didn't have that on the sheet before. Here's Ellison. He'll come back up to the top. Over here to Peterson. He goes to Dodge. Inside pass, and it's tipped away into the hands of the Blackhawks. Coming down the court, that was 12 in Weston. Now back up to the top. Kicks it over here to McDowell. McDowell's shot. Off to the right. Rebound attempt. Put back, no. And out of bounds it goes. Real good effort there by a couple of the Blackhawks. One of those being Clayton Weston. Really liked how he was going after things. Kowalczyk comes out of the ball game. Let's see if we can pick up on who came in for him. Now losing the handle. That was Ellison. McDowell over the far side with Gelhaus. Inside pass, a beauty pass, but now they go out here on the wing. The shot, no good. Dodge coming away with the rebound off from the Landusky miss. Dodge with the ball. Good coverage here by the Blackhawks. Ellison back up to the top. Over to Dodge from Peterson. Moving the ball around. Peterson looking for a shot, and he nailed that one from downtown, and it is, see if they get the points up. It's 18-16. Westby now with the 2-point lead. Trying to answer right back. In and out, no good. And rebound, what a job there by McDowell. Good anticipation, and he kept his position and was able to get an easy bucket on a layup. Just under 5.5 minutes to go here in the half. Westby nearly losing the handle. Able to retrieve it. Let's take a look. Inside pass to Dodge. Back out to Chose. Chose goes inside, and a nice bounce pass in the middle. Layup attempt off the back of the rim, kicking way out. And Gelhaus comes away with it. Here's a drive. Inside pass. And it'll drop in. Great teamwork right there with Clayton Weston as he saw a wide open Aiden McDowell, and he got him full stride for a nice layup. 20-18, Viroqua now out in front. I just figured this is going to be a dandy ball game, and we look for one tonight with the varsity as well. Here's Ellison. Back over to Dodge. Dodge, quick pass down low. They'll come right into Chose. He drives. No, ball blocked. Out of bounds. Westby maintains possession. Well, some great action underneath here as the team's really trying to pick up on the pace. Thanks to Effinger's Equipment Sales and Service when it comes to snow removal and what you might need. Check out all that they have when it comes to the snow blowers. There was a nice steal and layup by Trevor Geary. He made that look real smooth. Here's Ellison as the Norsemen are down by 4. Back over here to Dodge on the right wing. Makes a move to the left, goes to the right, and a nice block coming up was McDowell. Went up at the same time and got a clean block. Here's a drive, and it's Geary again. The Norseman not putting a body on Geary, and he has capitalized twice here on the last two possessions. Peterson to Ellison. Ellison with the move. He looks to try and lay it up and in. He's able to do just that. Good little stop and go motion there by Ellison. And it's 24-20 Viroqua. Geary comes up here to the top with Gelhaus, and now a timeout, Viroqua. 3:17 here remaining in this first half, and Viroqua out in front, 24-20. Well, quick look at embroidery and more, thanks to Greg Danes and all of his wonderful crew out there at 210D Swingham Road. Comes to your attire with, any kind of team attire. Be sure to stop in, contact him, business and the like. Oh, there's a 3 from number 3. Aiden McDowell hit that one here out on the side, and it's 27-20. Viroqua out in front. Chose over here on the wing. Peterson just nailed it. 27-23. McDowell looked like he was going to have a shootout. Oh, that one rolled in and out. That was Clayton Weston. Well, I tell you, that was a nice move. He just couldn't get that one to drop. Westby going to try and cut into the lead. They kick it out to Chose. Wide open, bank shot, no. Rolled around the rim and spun out. Viroqua coming right back. Weston over to Landusky. Back up here to McDowell. He's left alone. His shot no good. And Peterson came away with it, and now Peterson's going to get called for the foul as he reached around and grabbed Kowalczyk. Kowalczyk basically did a nice job with the pickpocket there. Larson comes back into the ball game. To the line is Geary. Shot is up and good. 17 fouls on the Norseman right now. 2 for Viroqua. 2:03 remaining in the half. Shot is up, no good. Ball bounced off the backboard and into the hands of Dodge. The Westby maintaining possession. They'll bring the ball down to court. Ellison on the far side. Back up to Jacobson. They'll play catch on the outside. Here's Peterson at the 10-foot mark. He stops, gives it to Ellison. Larson now goes inside. Oh, stepping in the passing lane. That was Gelhaus. He looks to put it up. That's blocked. Somebody, I think it might have been Ellison, got a couple of fingers on the ball to move it to the opposite direction. Kowalczyk comes back into the ball game for Gelhaus. Cooper will get a little bit of a break. Viroqua. Here's an open shot back of the rim, too strong, and the ball last touched by the Blackhawks. Westby will look to bring the ball down the court with Peterson. Back over to Ellison. Faked the pass. Now he's going to drive, Goes underneath, turns, shot too strong. Up over the top. Try to go up and put it in without using the glass. Great idea. It's just sometimes really tough to do. Viroqua misses the shot, and the ball lands into the hands of the playmaker in Peterson. Now to Ellefson. Chose. Back to Ellefson. Quick pass inside to Dodge. A little handoff at the free throw line. The shot is up and good by Chose. Well, we got a late start, so we did not keep track of the points here in this half. Their shot is up and no good. Trying to come up with a drive was Cale Brandt. Ellefson back up to Chose, top of the key. Here's a three. We're going to get a foul, a whistle before the shot. That was a great looking shot by Peterson, but it's no good. The whistle is already blowing. So Westby will inbound underneath their own basket with 12.6 seconds to go. Ellefson to Peterson. His shot is up, no good. Rebound coming away to Lewandowski, and we're going to get a foul on Ellefson. Tough break there if you're a Norseman fan, because now with time stopped, you're going to get Kevin Lewandowski with a couple of free throws. Well, he missed the first, so he's not going to get the second. Now a steal here, and that is Brandt, and we're going to get another foul. Let's see who that goes against. Number 2, they say it's going to go on Peterson. Brandt will get 2 shots as he was fouled in the act of shooting with 1.2 seconds remaining. Second one is up and good. And time should run out. There it is. All right, time running out here in the half. And a pretty good ball game going on here right now at the halftime. As you can see, 29-25 here in favor of the home team, the Viroqua Blackhawks. Let's take a look at a couple of those sponsors before we take a break ourselves. Well, let's see. We all down through. It's how about Gasser's Bar and Grill? Thanks to Tala and the crew down there in on the north side of Viroqua. Great sandwich basket specials throughout the week. And don't forget their Friday night fish. Gunderson Health is the Viroqua Clinic. Start out with your comprehensive health care with the Viroqua Clinic, part of that Gunderson Health system. And Main Street Mobile Mart bringing you today's action with Synergy Mobile Fuel to keep your vehicle running smoothly. Also, our thanks going out to Scott and Sue Sordahl up there at Nordic Lanes in Westby. Tell you what, they have a terrific Friday night fish. Their Wednesday night is the, let's see, it's the mashed potatoes and meatballs. That is more than a meal. It is something else. And don't forget the delicious pizzas. And finally, before we take our break, it's Premier Co-op helping us out tonight. We thank them so much for their terrific support. Don't forget the Cenex Fuel and the Ace Hardware in Westby. Well, 3.5 minutes to go before the start of the second half. We'll take a break ourselves. We return here to the Viroqua Gymnasium, the second half of tonight's JV basketball game. The Blackhawks with a 4-point advantage early on in this ball game. There's going to be a foul and a reach in. That's going to go against Bo Milutinovic. Milutinovic did not play any of the first game, or first half, I should say, of this game. There's a drive shot way up over the top. We're going to get a foul here. That's going to go on McDowell. Also now into the ball game, along with Milutinovic, Chose, Dodge. And again, I do apologize is that Lane out there? I'll bet it is Lane. Lane has a second number 2. Okay. And let's take a look here. 25, there we go. 25 in the game in Taylor Thunstedt. There's a nice, tough play right there by Chose, able to get the bucket. He had to work hard underneath, but kept his cool pretty well. Brandt goes down low. Weston gets it back up to the top to Geary. Over to Kowalczyk. His shot off the backboard, no good. There's Weston again. Clayton is just Clayton on the spot, so to speak. He's able to pick that one up and get the steal. Here's a steal by McDowell now. His layup, too strong. But Brandt comes away with it, and now he is going to be fouled. Dodge went flying over the top of him, got tripped up. I'm not sure what happened there. Blackhawks with the inbound. Lines up here into the hands of Gelhaus. Back up to the top with Brandt. Looks inside. Now stops. Quick pass. Down on the baseline for the move, the turnaround. That's going to be a block. And then the follow through. It's going to be a foul on Thunstedt. Thunstedt picks up his first foul, excuse me. Shot is up and good for Clayton Weston. And the Blackhawks have built up a 5-point advantage. Thanks to Rich and the crew at Right Choice Construction out there on Black River Avenue, they remind you, free estimates, be sure to give them a call. And our thanks going out to the Riverbank, both Coon Valley and Westby. Katie Helseth taking care of business, managing those two branches. Here's a shot by Dodge, in and out, no. Milutinovic able to run down the rebound to Thunstedt. Yeah, just stop in, say hi, and talk to Katie and any of her great crew. Financial help with that down-home help. Well, the turnover here is going to go back to the Hawks. Here on the wing, a 3. Boy, that was set up perfectly, and Kevin Landusky able to drop that one through. Westby coming right back with Thunstedt on the wing from Milutinovic. Here's Cade with the shot. No. Rebound McDowell. Pretty good position there by Aiden, and down the court he comes. Shot up and good. Another 3 here. That one by Gelhaus, and that's enough for the timeout call by Westby. 13:06 to go here in the game, and it's a 12-point advantage now for the Viroqua Blackhawk JV squad. Westby with the ball. Thunstead with the inbound, gets it to Milutinovic. Milutinovic will come across, trying to come across, hasn't done it yet. There he goes with McDowell. Ball tipped right back at him. That was 23 again in Geary. Here's a nice looking drive, and Thunstead will pick up the bucket. Blackhawks coming right back, though. They do not waste time moseying down the court. Here's a turnaround. That's blocked nicely by Thunstead. Right into the hands of Chose. He gets the ball up. Ball tipped away, but McDowell not able to hang on to it. Shot by Milutinovic. Short. Fell into the hands of the Blackhawks. McDowell with Milutinovic covering, gets across the timeline. Now they can set up. Over here on the wing. Shot coming up here. That was too strong. We're going to get the ball tipped off the hand of Weston, it looked like. So Westby with the inbound. And prior to that, okay, it's going to be Brandt coming in. There he is, comes into our view. Over to Milutinovic from Thunstead. Bo gets it across the timeline, tries to get over and hit Lane. Not able to do so. Good takeaway right back, though, by Dodge. Thunstead with the layup, no good. Geary coming away with it. I tell you what, he's picked up a lot of nice rebounds in Trevor Geary. Here's a three. That's off to the left, no good. Follow through, that is. Little 6-footer by Landusky. Westby dodged to inbound. Ooh, almost threw that one away into the hands of McDowell. Milutinovic was ready, though, and was able to get to the ball. Thunstead back up to the top with Dodge over here on the wing. This is Cade. Well, no reach-in foul call there on Geary. Shot way off the mark. Lane trying to get something going here for the Norsemen. Missed the basket. Here comes Landusky. His shot, no. Brandt battling. And ball eventually on the floor and winds up into the hands of Thunstead. He'll flip the ball over here. Tipped away by McDowell. Trying to flip the ball over here to Milutinovic. Now Dodge coming up a little gimpy there, like he might have turned the ankle a little bit. Trying to walk that one off. 10:37 to go here in the game. And a 41-29 lead for Viroqua. Running a little bit behind now due to that first half. We had to take some time out here. Here's a nice turnaround and a bank shot by Chose. Yeah, I wound up taking about, 8-9 minutes probably. Getting some blood cleaned off the floor and everything. Got certain protocols that they have to do when it comes to making sure everyone is safe. So we'll probably get started around 7:30, I would imagine, for the varsity. There's a shot up, back of the rim, no. Rebound coming off and into the hands of Larson. Larson trying to go down to Milutinovic and got caught throwing the ball behind. Here's Brandt, a nice little fake on the move, and then he laid it up and in. 43-31, 9.5 minutes to go in the game. Milutinovic with the ball. McDowell coming up after him. The toss inside to Dodge. Bounce pass back to Milutinovic. Inside position, his bank shot too strong. Geary there again. I don't know how many rebounds he has, but definitely he's got a nose and an idea where that ball is going to go. Shot is up, and it's going to be a travel, so the shot is no good for Henry Urch. Boy, that was a good-looking shot, but he moved the feet just a little bit as he got set up for the release. Well, a timeout here on the floor. We can say thanks to, well, let's take a look. How about Scenic Bluffs Community Healthcare? We appreciate their support and remind you their corporate office located in Cashton, and it's medical, behavioral, dental, chiropractic care at its best. Sleepy Hollow, well, once again, my sincere thanks going out to Sleepy, be Spanky and Bruce and Mark and all the great crew over there. Tell you what, they did a wonderful job helping us out. We had to turn around and get a different vehicle, and they were able to help us once again, just like they did 4 years ago. So can't thank them enough. They'll do the same for you. Stop in to Sleepy Hollow. Snowflake Ski and Golf, thanks going out to Steve Clement and his crew. Well, they remind you that coming up shortly, it will be the ski jump. Going to be a little different atmosphere this year, more in the United States side of things. My understanding that it's not going to be on the big hill, though. So that should be a little different, but not a whole lot. Well, back to the game, and a bounce pass inside to Milutinovic. He's got great inside position, and the bank shot kicked off for McDowell with the rebound. Viroqua on the offensive side. Landowski back up here to McDowell. They go inside to Weston, and he lost the handle. Here comes the Norseman. Larson, quick pass to Thunstead. Out to Dodge. Slowing things down just a tad. Now down to Thunstead. He tries to work inside. Shot comes up well short. Wanting to lay that one up and in. Kind of got himself stretched out just a touch. Here's a shot. No. A little off balance. Brandt working hard on that drive. Just couldn't get it to drop. Chose with the ball. And we're going to get a foul here on Brandt. Kale with the body. He'll come out of the ball game along with Weston. 33 and Jackson Hoyam into the game now. Chose makes a move and he'll drop. On the move, he also is fouled. Well, let's see. Also into the game is Cooper Gelhaus. He comes back in. Bank shot on the free throw, no. Milutinovic comes away with it. Goes into Dodge. Dodge on the drive. Lays it up. No, it's spun around. And coming away with it was Gelhaus. Landowski back up here to the top. Back to him, over to McDowell. Aiden goes inside, back out to Hoyam. Great movement here by Viroqua. The shot, no good by Urch. Just a little bit hard on the back of the rim. He had hit one at a whistle that was nullified. Looked like a pretty good shot. It wasn't that much difference there, other than it hit the back of the rim. The bounce pass down low, not going to make it into the hands of Westby. And at the 7:06 mark, Viroqua has the ball. They're up by 10, 43-33. Kick the ball out to McDowell. Over to the far side it goes. On the wing, McDowell back again on the drive. Urch, no. Blocked in there by Thunstead. He just stayed his ground. Here's Dodge. Back over to Chose now at the top of the key. Inside move. Milutinovic, he got that one. Boy, all of a sudden he was left alone. How did he get by himself? Like a little magician there or something. He just disappeared and then reappeared underneath the basket. Westby, though, down by 8. Hoyam goes inside to Gelhaus. His shot off to the right. Thunstead is there for the rebound. All of a sudden, Viroqua's shooting has gone just a tad cold. They had built up a fairly decent lead. It was, at least 41-29 at one time. Now it's 43-35. Over here to Larson. Drive on the baseline, passes off. Chulse inside, no. Thunstead tries to put it up. That bounced out, no good. Thunstead battling underneath with Hoyam. Going to be a tie-up, but the arrow says Westby. Hoyam and Urch come out. Westby trying to get the inbound. They get it out here to Thunstead. Out in the top of the key with Dodge. Cade goes cross court over. It goes to him. Back to Dodge down low. Baseline. Nifty little move, and he got the layup. Back we go here now with McDowell. Skip pass over here to the near side. That was Dusky. Back up to the top. Gelhaus over to the side with McDowell. He pumps the ball inside. There's Geary, and he goes to Weston, and it's lost out of bounds. Let's see who touched it last. Westby. Viroqua to inbound with just under 5 minutes to go in the game. The Norsemen have got it down to a 6-point deficit. Turnaround shot, no. Huge rebound right there by Gelhaus. Boy, he just came flying in on that one. Gelhaus will go to line and shoot two. Shot is up. It'll roll around the back and then drop in. Second one, that was much better shot as it snapped through the netting. Well, let's take a look at sponsors here. 30-second timeout by Coach Gabrielson. Vernon Communications bringing you today's action. We thank them, and of course, getting the area schools their own channel. We're able to put it on Channel 14. Hope you're enjoying tonight's ball game. And our thanks going out to Vernon Electric Cooperative as they continue to serve nearly 10,000 patrons with affordable electrical energy. Their offices, of course, out there on Swigum Road, Swigum Drive. Let's see, what is that now? No, excuse me, Saugstead. Geez. Got to think here for a minute. Out there at Saugstead. They are closed, but you can contact them. Give them a call, email, whatever it takes. They'll help you out. Here we go with the play. Milutinovic. Going to have that one taken away. Tipped out of bounds by Gelhaus. And it stays with Westby, though. Looking to get the ball in to Milutinovic. Dodge out on that far wing. Gets the ball inside pass to Thunstead. Back up to the top. Now it goes to Cade. Cade to Dodge. Dodge with a quick little move with the feet. And his drive no good. He went right over the top of the bucket. Westby missing a couple of shots in there that would really tighten things up. But, you know, that happens. You're not on your home court. Well, a travel call on Viroqua gives the Norsemen another shot here with 4:05 and counting left in the game. Back up here to Cade. Looks for some help. Goes over here to Dodge. A little bit of a high pass. He's able to pull it down. And we're going to get a foul. We might wind up with 3 free throws here for Drew Dodge. First foul on Cooper Gelhaus. Shot is up, spun around, and kicked out. Yeah, I think he's only going to get 2 shots. Must have had the foot on the line. Or it was 3, okay. Coming into the ball game, number 22 and Mason Hopkins. As McDowell comes out. Dodge not able to hit any of those 3. And the score remains 45-37. Trying to get the ball away was on a steal was Militinovich. Now down on the wing, comes back up to the top to Landusky. Now Mason back up to Landusky, goes inside to Weston, back up to the top here with Gelhaus. Now Hopkins with the ball, comes over here to the near side with Gelhaus. Landusky with the ball, back up, nearly stolen away, winds up rolling back into the hands of Gelhaus. Content to run some time off. Now a steal here. And it's going to be an offensive foul. Holding his ground was Gelhaus, able to draw the foul, and we're going to get a timeout by Westby. 3:05 remaining here in this JV ball game, and it is 45-37. Well, our thanks going out here once again as we take a look at our sponsors. It is Vernon Manor Healthcare Center. Great place to go here in Vernon County when it comes to rehabilitative care. They've been serving the Vernon County area for well over 100 years. Thanks to Vernon Manor Healthcare Center. I think I might have messed that one up. Let's try again. Vernon Manor Healthcare Center, the place to go when it comes to rehabilitative care. They've been doing that for over 100 years. Vernon Memorial Healthcare, so much care, so close, since 1956. We appreciate VMH and what they do in supporting our local residents, the most up-to-date care for you. Well, here we are with the game at the 3-minute mark. Viroqua out in front, JV side by 8, 45-37. Inside pass, we're going to get a foul on the floor. So the foul on the floor, non-shooting foul. Gelhaus up to the top, McDowell back into the ball game. Ball tipped on the pass. Lane is there to pick it off. Now to Thunstedt, trying to close the gap here. The Norsemen nearly lost the handle, but then they traveled. Dodge felt that he maybe got bumped a little bit, but it winds up being a travel call. So the Blackhawks try to answer back here as they come down the court. And now Dodge is going to be called for the foul. A little bit of a body shot there on Gelhaus. Dodge picks up his 5th foul. He will have to come out of the ball game. Well, the VFW of Viroqua, supporting today's broadcast, no one does more for veterans than the VFW. On the south side of Viroqua, tell you what, they have a real nice fish fry too. Well, the bucket drops in, get a couple of them there by Gelhaus, make it 47-37 for that 10-point advantage. Thunstedt goes in the Chose, kicks it back out. Larson with the shot, that's well short, and it pops into the hands of Geary. Now Gelhaus with Milutinovic dogging him, gets across the timeline. Over the far side, the ball goes to Hopkins. Hopkins now double teamed, finds a teammate in Landusky. Back up to Gelhaus. Thought about the three, now comes back over as they work the time off the clock. Down under 1:45 in the game. Kicking the ball back to the outside and content to do just that. They're working time off the clock. Milutinovic trying to dig in, and as he dug in, he's going to be called for the reach in, and the foul will put Weston on the line. Clayton Weston in a 1-on-1 situation. Shot is up and good. Milutinovic has 4 fouls, by the way. That shot rims out. Milutinovic comes away with it. I think we're going to get a reach in here with 1.5 minutes to go in the game. Thanks to the Viroqua Booster Club for their terrific support of all kinds of Blackhawk teams. If you'd like to be a sponsor, be sure to contact Carl Zuby or Eric Anderson. Chose with the shot. Weak side rebound by Weston. Back over to Landusky. Weston back over to Kevin. He comes back up to the top. We're under 1 minute to go. 11-point advantage here for Viroqua. Cade nearly coming up with a steal. Thanks to the Viroqua Dental Center and Dr. Leanne Klum. That's for your next beautiful smile, north side of Viroqua. Ball on a bounce pass to Gelhaus. He kicks it back out to Landusky. Kevin back over to the far side. Now comes near. Kicks it over. Down on that wing. That's Carter Rolls, number 34, who's into the ball game. Ball goes off him, so Westby will get the ball back with 22 ticks left on the clock. Well, you're looking for organic products and all kinds, go to the Viroqua Food Co-op. Terrific deli, my goodness. The selections that they have, and now a lot of pre-made stuff, you know, for you due to the pandemic. That ball lost out of bounds. Viroqua will get it. But your truly organic grocery store, the Viroqua Food Co-op. Vostek Funeral Home, as time runs out, 48-37 is your final score here in the JV game. 48-37, the Blackhawks pick up the win. Thanks again going out to Jay Vostek and family. Since 1970, they have been supporting area families during the time of the loss of a loved one. The Westby Co-op Creamery, with their new store in downtown Westby, stop in there for some great selections of your favorite dairy products. And the Westby Co-op Credit Union supporting today's broadcast. We thank them, and they remind you you're going to find them in Cashton, Coon Valley, Westby, right here in Viroqua, and, of course, the surrounding communities. Well, there you have it. The final score, once again, 48-37. The Blackhawks picking up the win on the JV side. Stay tuned. The varsity, well, they're going to be coming up. It's going to be just past 7:30 before we get the varsity game started. By the time they clean things up, they got 15 minutes on the board. We'll be back with that game in just a little bit. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, LLC, saying we hope that you've enjoyed watching today's JV game. Good evening. Welcome back to Viroqua. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, LLC. We had a chance to talk to both the head coaches tonight prior to this varsity basketball game. And, well, let's see here if we can pick up on this. We were able to talk to both head coach Ken Halverson and Cody Etheridge. Let's see if we can figure out how things work here. We got ourselves a new tape recorder. Here we go with the interview with head coach Ken Halverson. And we'll have that interview with head coach Cody Etheridge at the half. Kind of misjudged the timing on that a little bit, so I do apologize. But stay tuned. The halftime, we will have a very nice chat with Coach Etheridge and how his Blackhawks have been faring in his first year. Well, we're ready to have our national anthem, so stay tuned, folks. Basketball action coming up here very shortly.
Please stand if you are able. Remove your caps for the playing of the national anthem.
Here is the starting lineup for Westby. Number 11 in Grant McCauley, 12 in Hudson Lipsky, 13 Kale Griffin, 14 Brett Kroom starting tonight, and number 35 freshman in Rhett Stensling for Westby. We'll take a look here, and I'm going to zoom in just a little bit more. I didn't realize I was zoomed back. I was panned out that much. Getting things started, it's going to be Clayton Slack, number 2, number 10, Jacob Lotz, number 11, Ben Gillen, number 20 in Blaine Conaway, and number 24 in Nick Schneider. Ken Halverson, the head coach here for the Westby Norsemen, first year, and first year head coach Cody Etheridge for the Viroqua Blackhawks. And again, just a reminder, we'll have that interview with Coach Etheridge at the half. Here we are. We'll get things started for Westby. I'm going to come back just a little bit more here. There's a shot up, and starting things off, wow, Brett Kroom going to get the action going with a 3. And I do mean from downtown when I say downtown. Wow, that was quite a hit. So Kroom, we'll see if we can keep track of the scoring here as well. Up to Schneider as the Blackhawks go with Slack. They'll flip the ball over to Lotz. He is wide open. He says, why not? A little bit strong. Rebound coming away here. We're going to get a tie-up with Stensling battling number 11 and Ben Gillen, the freshman and the senior. 3-0 score here, and we just have the opening seconds of today's ball game. Here's a shot up by Lipsky, no good. Schneider with the rebound. Coming back down the court, Viroqua with Slack over to the far side. It goes with Gillen. Handoff, Lotz back to Gillen. They'll play catch out on that far wing. Now a little kick over here to the near side. Down inside pass, that one coming from Conaway. Here's Schneider on the drive. That's too strong. And a rebound coming up here by the Norseman. That was Cale Griffin able to get to the ball. And Westby slowing things down just a little bit now. We say thanks to the Westby Co-op Credit Union, WCCU, helping us out with today's ball game. Reverse layup attempt by Stensling, no good. That was his best chance, or kick it back out. Worth a try early on. You got a 3-0 lead, why not? Here's a drive by Slack. Well, I tell you what, he made that look rather easy as he knifed through. 3-2 score at the 16:02 mark here in the ball game. First couple of minutes. Not a lot of scoring, a lot of action though down on the floor. Here's Kroom again. That shot a little strong on the back of the rim. Here comes a drive. They'll kick it out. Lots for three. He nailed that one. I don't know that I even had Jacob on the camera. That's how far back he was. 5-3 now. 15-30 and counting in the half. Viroqua out in front by 2. Over to the far side it goes with Lipsky. Back up to the top, Stensling and Griffin. Out on the wing, trying to make the drive. That's Kroom. Brett in a little trouble here now. It's going to be a 5-second call. Gillen right there defensively. He was all over him. Lipsky with the quick shoe tie, and now they're ready to go. Yeah, thanks to WCCU when it comes to all your financial help. Well known in Vernon and Richland counties and beyond when it comes to your car loans. Don't forget mortgages, second mortgages as well. Losing the handle on that one, Lotz turns it over to Kroom. He gets the ball up here. Lipsky walks across in a slow jog, maybe more or less, across the timeline. Here is Westby trying to set up the play. They'll get their motion offense going. We're going to get an offensive foul here, well off the ball. Grant McCauley must have gave somebody a little bit of a nudge, and the official saw it as he was trying to get through a screen maybe. Here comes Slack, bounce pass up here with Conaway. Slack looking to go in low, finds Lotz. Lotz works hard, and he gets that ball to roll in. Jacob Lotz, tell you what, there's a young man. He is pretty strong, and he plays with a lot of fire. We'll see that throughout the night. Viroqua really does seem to have that going for him this year. Have a unique intensity after doing a couple of the games. There's a shot. We're going to get a foul. Let's see who that goes against. Lipsky will go to the line and try and get into that, cut into that lead here on 7-3 score by Viroqua. Foul is going to go on Clayton Slack, his first. It is the second team foul. Westby with 1. Coming into the ball game here, it's going to be number 3 in Evan Hubach. Lipsky can't get either of them to drop. He is a terrific shooter, so that's really not something that you see very often. Bo Milutinovic comes into the ball game. He replaces Kroom, who will come out. Milutinovic. Stensling gets the ball in to Lipsky. No seniors on this squad for the Norsemen other than Gavin Bergdahl, and he's still out due to a football injury. But expected to come back relatively soon. There's a drive. We're going to get a foul. That was McCauley working hard underneath. That young man, like Lotz, has a ton of energy. 7-3, the score remains. 13:31 here to go. If you can make that out in the upper portion of your screen. Shot is up, back of the rim, no. The Westby Co-op Creamery, the place to go for all of your favorite dairy products, and conventional as well as organic. Let's see, Camden Oliver just comes into the game now. Westby missing that one. Well, I tell you what, they 0 for 4 right now at the free throw line. And I'm not even going to keep track of that stat. But they've had some early chances to tie this game up. Hubach gets the ball over here. Lots on the drive, no good. He got his own rebound. And we are going to get a foul here. And I think they're going to go over the back on Jacob. Yep. He was right in the back of somebody in the red uniform. I couldn't tell you who it was. He got the rebound and then tried to put it back up, but no good. His second foul. I have to be a little careful. Here's Stensling, turnaround, no good. Lots with a nice rebound. And we're going to get a timeout here by Coach Etheridge. Give him a timeout, and a quick 30-second timeout here also will allow him to make a switch. The last thing he wants is for Jacob Loss to get another foul this early. He'll have to come out of the ball game. 7-3 the score, and we say thanks to the Vasatag Funeral Home since 1970. They've been supporting Vernon County area folks and beyond during the time of the loss of a loved one. Be sure to stop in or call Jay Vasatag. The Viroqua Food Co-op, your organic grocery store in downtown Viroqua. Of course, with that renovated store, it's a wonderful place to go and do all of your grocery shopping. Healthy foods, healthy atmosphere. 7-3 the score remains. We're going to get a foul here on Milutinovic. That's number 1. Oliver comes up to help on the inbound. They get the ball here to Clayton Slack. Was talking with his dad, Ben, and I was going to say Ben. Go figure, huh? Well, Stensling coming up with a huge rebound here. The freshman playing tough here for Westby. Milutinovic gets the ball off to Lipsky. Lipsky trying to make his move. He'll step back. The shot on the way. No, that's off the very front of the rim. Slack is there. He gets it to Hubach. Hubach back to Slack. Oliver was open. Slack's going to take it himself, and he drives and lays it up and in with the left hand. Quite the move by Clayton Slack. Second field goal of the night for him, and he goes to the line in an attempt for a three-point play. Lipsky will come out of the ball game for Westby, and coming back in is going to be Griffin. Shot is up, short. Griffin gets the ball from Stensling, who snagged the rebound. Griffin looking to direct traffic. Slack comes up to guard him. Milutinovic down low to Stensling. Back up to Kale. Kale shot, front of the rim, no. There's Oliver. Quick outlet pass here for Viroqua. This is Noah Matheson, number 12. Got into the game, now Landusky. Oliver trying to make a baseline move, spins back up, heads back up on the wing. Comes up here in the top. Boy, somebody up over the top. That was Slack down on the floor. And now they'll slow things down. Somebody's going to get called for the foul here. And it's going to be Bo Milutinovic. And just that quick, that is Bo's third foul. So the young Norseman going to have to come out. Probably won't see much more of him in this half. I believe he has 2 halves to play, so we'll see how that works out for Westby. Slack's dropping back now as Kroom comes in and replacing Milutinovic. A little foul here underneath. We're going to get an elbow, says the official. That one's going to go on Evan Hubach. Down low underneath, I think what was going on there, trying to get into position with Lipsky. And Bo was trying to, or excuse me, not Bo, but Evan was trying to move Lipsky out of the way and trying to use the arm a little bit for leverage. 9-3 score here at 11:05 mark. The pass, thrown behind. The layup is up and good for Slack. Well, just one of those young mistakes by the Norseman on that particular play. And the senior in Clayton Slack took advantage of the error. Westby back with the ball offensively. They get rid of Stensling. Now Kroom. Kroom with the only points so far for the Norseman. He hit the early 3 to give Westby the lead. Viroqua has been on that 11-3 run, as you can see. 10:15 to go in the half. Quick inside pass. There's Stensling. He'll get the bucket. So Rhett Stensling picking up his first points tonight. And Viroqua will slow the pace down just a little bit here. Slack with Kroom on him. They'll spin back to the outside. Over to Conaway. Or check that, Matheson. I apologize. They're going to get a foul near the sideline. They're going to call that one on Stensling. Well, some changes coming right back in. It's going to be, now comes in number 20 and Blaine Conaway. Gillen comes in. And Schneider. Now we're going to get a timeout here, a full timeout at the 9:56 mark of this ball game. It's 11-5 Viroqua. Well, let's take a look at a couple of those sponsors here helping us out with the broadcast. It's the Viroqua Dental Center. Be sure to stop in on the north side of Viroqua behind Sleepy Hollow. That's Dr. Leon Klum and her professional staff. Your next beautiful smile right around the corner. The Viroqua Booster Club supporting all of the Viroqua athletic teams. What a terrific job they continue to do throughout this pandemic year. Be sure to contact Athletic Director Eric Anderson if you'd like to become a member. So the Blackhawks will inbound with Conaway. Back up to the top, Slack. Kroom was on him. Gillen for 3. That's an air ball basically as a hit underneath the bucket. Ellison into the game. The ball wound up in his hands. He gets it to Griffin. Across the court. Timeline they go. Whoa, slick little move by McCauley. And he's going to get the bucket and a foul. Boy, he just made a nifty little move and is going to go to the line for a 3-point play. The foul here is going to go on Schneider. That's his first. Shot is up and good for McCauley. Here's Slack, far side, off the hands of Matheson. And in Noah's defense, that was kind of a low pass, bounce pass that kind of skipped down literally midway through the shins, and he just didn't anticipate that kind of a pass. Noah comes out of the ball game, and we'll see if we can pick up who came in for Viroqua here. Shot is up, no good. McCauley crashing the board, tips that one out. Let's take a look here. We have Hubach, Schneider, Slack, Gillen, and Conaway in the game for Viroqua. Westby counters with Kroom at the top defensively against Slack. Lipsky, here's a three on the way. That's up and good. That was Conaway for three. Also for the Norsemen, Stensling, McCauley, and Griffin. Shot is up by Kroom, no. Rebound, Stensling, he's going to be fouled. So the freshman in Rhett Stensling goes to the line here. First shot is up and short, front of the rim. Thanks to the VFW of Viroqua, they're located, of course, on the south side of Viroqua. Great Friday night fish, wonderful specials throughout the week. And we hope you're enjoying watching here down there at the VFW. No one does more for veterans than the VFW. Here's a three, another three. Ooh, that one rimmed in and out. Stensling, tell you what, that young man for a freshman playing big right now. He ripped away the rebound. Stensling making a baseline move. Not able to get that one to drop. Landusky was there. Conaway to Gillen. So the whistle, I'm not sure what that was about. Something, maybe the mask was down. I don't know. Just a little too much, but official said something. It was just a official's timeout. Probably a warning, I guess. Going to get a travel call here on Gillen. Bench warning on White now. Well, I think in a game such as this with the rivalry, the officials taking a no-nonsense approach to the game, making sure that things are done right. There's a reach in. Gillen trying to tip the ball away from Lipsky. And he'll go to the line here. Hudson will get a one-on-one opportunity. Lotz comes into the ballgame with those two fouls at the 7:51 mark. Hudson hits the first. Going out of the ballgame was Gillen. He has two fouls now. Second one rolls around and drops in. Lipsky with 2 points tonight. Slack over to Hubach. Tried to go inside, tipped away by McCauley. Over to the far side. Here's Kroom for three. In and out. Boy, that was part way down. And now Stensling working underneath. He's going to be fouled. That's going to go on Loss. And just like that, Jacob has three fouls. He will not stay in this ball game anymore in this half. Shot is up and good for Stensling. I think Rhett might have breathed a sigh of relief on that one. Griffin Olsen comes into the game for Lots. Next shot is up and good. Olsen with the ball. Griffin comes over here to Slack. Conaway on the side comes back up to the top. Viroqua still out in front, but the score now 14-12. Here's a three. That's no good. Long rebound coming away here by Lipsky. He's double teamed. We're going to get a timeout by Ken Helverson and the Norseman. Boy, quite a job over there by the young Norseman. We'll take a quick break and catch our breath. Another one of those terrific sponsors. It's Vernon Memorial Healthcare, VMH. So much care, so close. As they continue to support area families with the best possible, least invasive health care for you. Lipsky gets across the timeline over here to Kroom on this near side. Back over on the bounce pass to Lipsky. Hudson looking around, goes over to the wing with Griffin. Back it comes, and they'll come over here to Kroom. Kicking the pass up inside to Thunstead. Kroom, he's got to look at a three. That's well off the mark. Ball tipped around. McCauley got it to Thunstead. And then Thunstead is going to be called for a 3-second violation. Slack gets the ball from Olsen on the inbound. He's double teamed. Over to Griffin. Comes back to Slack. Quickly down the court they go here on the near side. Next thing you know, the ball's on the far wing. Viroqua real quick with those passes. Trying to do that upbeat tempo. Conaway. They've had good success with it. Over to Hubach. He comes back up to the top. Down low, we're going to get a foul here. That's going to go on Thunstead, I believe, with the body. Vernon Manor Healthcare Center, the place to go when it comes to rehabilitative care for Vernon County residents. Well over 100 years. In fact, I would imagine they got to be pushing 110 years. Facility has been operational. Well, Landusky is going to be called for the foul. Got his arm kind of trapped in with McCauley, and McCauley will walk his way over. Going to be a double bonus situation right now for Westby on every foul with Viroqua. That's the 10th team foul. And you still got 6:03 to go in the half. Westby having a little bit tougher time on the line. They've made 5 free throws, but they probably have missed. Well, they missed 4 for sure. 6, that would be the 6th, 5th and 6th. So the foul goes on Stensling. Freshman picking up his second. Shot is up and good for Oliver. Stensling will come out of the ball game. Oliver picks up 1, gets another chance. That's no good, and chasing after it. What a save by Olsen, but right into the hands of Grant McCauley. And Westby, down by 3, could potentially tie it up. Ellefson back up to the top with Kroom. Lipsky, who can, when he gets hot, look out with him. Kroom also can be deadly from the outside. Inside pass. They'll kick it back out. Kroom for 3, no good. That was Ellefson on the quick pass back out. Here comes Slack, bounce to Olsen. Olsen turnaround shot, no. Rebound, Landusky. Oh, he goes down hard. No foul called. Ball into the hands of Lipsky on the far side. Comes to the middle of the court. Over here to Kroom. 15-12 score. Viroqua, turnaround shot, up and good. Wow, by Lipsky. That was quite the shot there. Off balance, falling away. Here's Slack to Oliver. He goes down low to Kevin Landusky, and we're going to get a reach in. That's going to go on Thunstead. Taylor kind of got his hands wrapped into the arms of Landusky, and it'll be foul number 8 team-wise. Shot is up, no good, and it's going to be Ellison with the rebound. In fact, they're going to give Ellison the foul, not Thunstead. I thought it was Thunstead, but Ellison must have been underneath that. Back up here to Thunstead. Ellison and Lipsky as they play catch. The outside, McCauley trying to make a move. He works, stops, trying to pop that one. Ball was shot off to the left. And then on the rebound, the ball slipped out of the hands of Griffin Olsen, out of bounds. Hubac comes in, replacing Griffin Olsen. There the ball, what a move by Hubac, anticipating the inbound pass. Here's a 3 on the way, that's no good. And a rebound putback, no, by Hubac. Conaway had a pretty good looking shot that just missed. And Hubac nearly made the Norseman pay. He come knifing through. Now the ball down on the floor. We're going to get a tie-up, and it favors Viroqua. Viroqua will get the ball. Hubac to inbound. Thanks going out to Vernon Electric Cooperative out there on Saugstead Road, serving nearly 10,000 patrons with affordable electrical energy. There's going to be a 3-point play attempt here now as Landusky worked his way in good position. This was Brandon. Worked in good position and got the bucket. Foul from behind. That's going to go on Brett Kroom, they say. 17-14 your score. Viroqua on top. Landusky hits that one to complete that 3-point play. Well, Westby looking to try and get a bucket here. We hope you're enjoying today's ball game. Vernon Communications. That ball partially blocked as Kroom went up for the shot. Here comes Slack driving quickly. No good. Kroom and Gillen battling. This time the tie-up favors Westby for possession. Matheson comes in. Landusky comes out. Yeah, Vernon Communications, one of the small but top technology companies in the nation. We thank them for their terrific support. Shot is up, no good on that 3. Rebound, Griffin, his shot off the rim and coming away with it. Slack, bounce pass. Matheson inside, taken away here by Griffin. Got his hands in there and then the body and picked up the steal. Lipsky over the far side with Taylor Thunstedt. Thunstedt back up to the top with Kroom. Gillen right on top of him defensively. Here's Griffin for three. That's off to the right, no good. And out of bounds it goes. Possession to Viroqua. Westby the last to touch it. Snowflake Ski and Golf and Steve Clement reminds you that, the Chateau is open. Pop down Monday wings and, of course, Friday fish, all kinds of other specials along the way. Oh, a little jump hook here by Noah Matheson for two. I love that hook shot. Of course, I grew up watching Lou Alcindor and then later on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. But that was about the only kind of shot that I had, so I think the wrestling mats were calling me. Here's a shot that's blocked. Gonna try again. That's gonna be a block out of bounds by McCauley. He got up in the air and swatted Gillen's shot out of bounds. Here is the inbound play. Quick pass over here. Oliver, his shot, high arcing shot. My goodness. He nails that one. Oliver, we saw that last year out of that young man. He's only a junior. We saw that on the JV side, and I think he played a little varsity, or at least it seems like it in my head. Here's Kroom. Nice pass. It's going to be Thunstedt. No. That was a little high off the glass in the front of the rim. Here comes Slack all the way down, and a timeout coming here by Westby. All of a sudden, it's 25-14 as the Blackhawks got on a bit of a run at the 101 mark. 25-14 your score. Well, let's take a quick look here at Sleepy Hollow bringing you tonight's action. We thank Spanky and all the crew, from your Dodge Jeep dealers to the Ford to your Buick and Chevy, all three facilities. What a terrific job they continue to do. And my sincere thanks to all of them, as Lori and I were looking for another vehicle, and we found it right there at Sleepy Hollow. Well, here we are on the pass. It's going to be an inadvertent takeaway, I guess you could say. There's a drive by Olsen. Wow. He got up in the air and got that one to drop. He was flying high. Olsen with two, 27-14. 26 seconds to go. The three is good by Kroom. He was pretty relaxed on that shot and drained it from the top of the key and beyond. Here's Olsen over the far side. It goes with Matheson. Matheson trying to make a move. Nearly lost it. Gets it inside to Oliver. He laid it up and in. That's the buzzer for the half. 29-17 your score here, as Viroqua out in front here by a dozen. Let's take a look at some of those sponsors, and we'll come back and look at the scoring tonight. Scenic Bluffs Community Health Care. You'll find them in Cashton, Viroqua, Ontario, and Norwalk. We thank them, and also Sparta. We thank them for their terrific support throughout the year. I also want to say thanks to the Riverbank and Katie Helseth and the crew as she manages both the Westby and Coon Valley branches. It's down home financial care. Stop in at the Riverbank. Right Choice Construction, that's Rich and the crew on Black River Avenue. Free estimates for you if you're looking to do any kind of renovation with, anything from bedrooms, your bathrooms, kitchens, need a roof done, be sure to contact Rich at Right Choice Construction. Well, let's take a quick look at the scoring tonight, and then we'll have that interview with head coach Cody Etheridge. For the Norsemen, as they trail 29-17, it's going to be Grant McCauley so far with 3 points, Lipsky with 5, Brett Kroom with 6. He's hit 2 threes. And Rhett Stensling has picked up 4 points, a field goal, and a couple of free throws tonight so far. Let's take a look at the Blackhawks. Well, Clayton Slack picking up some points here right at the end with some pretty good moves. Has 8 points. Landusky with Braden with 3. Olsen with 2. Lotz with 5. He's been stymied with 3 fouls, so that's really hurt his productivity being out there on the court. Noah Matheson with 2. Blaine Conaway with 3. And Camden Oliver with 6 points tonight so far for the Blackhawks coming off the bench. 29-17 your score here in this ball game. Well, let's take a look and listen in to what head coach Cody Etheridge had to say about his Viroqua Blackhawks. So there you had the interview with head coach Cody Etheridge. The Blackhawks out in front by 12 at 29-17. We'll take a last-minute break and come back with second half action. Welcome back to Viroqua. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions LLC. And it will be Jacob Lotz with the inbound. He'll start the second half with those 3 fouls. He gets the ball in to Lotz, or Lotz to Slack, I should say. Here's Gillen, who nearly traveled, got the ball off just in time. Back down low in the corner, comes up to the top with Schneider. Schneider back to Gillen once more. Here's the drive. That's Lotz, too strong on the layup, and Brett Kroom comes away with the rebound. Hands the ball off. Lipsky across the center court line, and now it's Stensling. He, with that left-handed shot, hangs in the air and gets the bucket. Well, the freshman starting things off scoring-wise here for Westby in the second half. Nearly lost the ball was Lotz. He retrieves it, goes inside. Conaway kicks it back out. Gillen trying to make a move or two. Not a whole lot there. Back up to the top it goes with Slack. Slack with Brett Kroom guarding. Trying to slow things down. Kroom, sophomore. Here's a shot by Lotz. That one, nothing but the bottom of the net, and I tell you what, that was a slick shot. 32-19 now at the 16:30 mark. Here's Stensling, makes a move, layup no good, and the rebound by Lotz. He was all alone. He's going to take another 3. Feeling that one, it's not going to go. Out of bounds, he tried to track it down. Well, Premier Co-op with Ace Hardware in downtown Westby. They invite you to stop in, take a look at all that they have to offer. And, of course, don't forget the grain storage that they have out there on Swigum Road, the industrial park there. What a facility that has become. Shot is up, no good. Rebound by Conaway. Viroqua trying to get something going again, and when I say trying, they have had something going, but they're just trying to maintain that pressure offensively. They go down low to Schneider. He flips that one up, kind of got himself underneath the bucket, the backboard a little too far, and tried to make that last-ditch help, and but no teammate could really get there either. Here is Stensling, turnaround shot off the front of the rim, no. Lotz again making his presence known with the rebound. Back over to Gillen from Slack. Ben, high little toss over to Schneider. Back into the hands of the playmaker with Slack, and now Conaway. Slack up here with Gillen. They're taking some time off the clock, looking for a good shot. They got the lead that they can do that. Here's a running shot. Oh, that one spun out, no good for Slack. Griffin with the rebound. He comes across at the free throw line. His shot is strong off the back, and it's going to be a rebound Conaway. Down low to Schneider. He comes back up to the top with Lotz. back up on the wing. Down in the corner here, that is Slack. Clayton back up on the wing to Lotz. Moving the ball around, taking their time. Inside pass. Here's Lotz, and that's going to be a bucket and a foul. Stensling trying to make his case that he was straight up, but the officials weren't going to buy into it. Stensling picks up his third foul. He comes out of the ball game. Chose, Thunstead come in. Lotz gets the three-point play. Kroom, Lipsky, and Griffin for the Norsemen to round it out. Slack, Conaway, Lotz, Matheson down low, number 12, and Oliver for Viroqua. Here's Griffin, hangs in the air. His shot is up and good. That was a tough angle. I hope I had that one on there. He really did a nice job with that, hanging in the air. 35-21 your score at the 13:30 mark. Viroqua out in front here. Here's Oliver. He's looking to drive, tries to lay it up. That's short. Lotz is right there for the putback. And the timeout, Westby. Coach Halverson wants to talk things over with his young crew and keep them focused. Well, our thanks going out here to Nordic Lanes. Stop in there and check out all of their specials and that they have each and every night, and of course that delicious pizza. Main Street Mobile Mart with a wonderful deli, some terrific coffee selections, and Synergy Mobile Fuel, your only family-owned convenience store right here in Viroqua. Here is Ellefson, Thunstead, Lipsky back to Ellefson now on the floor. McCauley down low. Let's see, that's Milutinovic now into the ball game. Back up to Bo. He has 3 fouls. Trying to drive, kicks it back out here to Lipsky. Lipsky working down low on Slack. He turns around. The shot is up and good. Lipsky picking up the bucket. Milutinovic out on top. He's going to get foul on the reach-in. Trying to get in on the senior. Milutinovic, the sophomore, picks up his 4th foul. Kroom will come back in for the classmate. He takes over on the coverage with Slack. Here's Oliver, had the ball tipped away by McCauley. Into the hands of Lipsky. The Norsemen come down the court. They'll look to try and set up shop here. Maybe start picking away. McCauley trying to keep position, but the Norsemen go back up to the top with Lipsky. Hudson, bounce pass. Ellison now goes down low to McCauley. Matheson guarding him. Backing things up. Goes over here to Kroom at the top of the key to Thunstead. Lipsky back up. Kroom for 3. That shot no good. Off to the right. And coming up with the rebound, we're going to get a travel call here as skidding on the backside. And a great try was Conaway. Got the rebound, but just couldn't maintain his footing. Westby will inbound with Ellison. Lipsky, here comes McCauley. Double pump, and he's going to be fouled here. That's probably going to go on Matheson. Thanks to the Viroqua Clinic, part of that great Gunnarsson Health System, for your next comprehensive physical, it's the Viroqua Clinic. Our thanks also going out to Tyler and the crew. That means it's Gasser's Bar and Grill. Hope you're enjoying tonight's ball game down there, as well as enjoying some of those terrific nightly specials that they have with baskets and more. That shot up, no good. McCauley not able to capitalize like he would have wanted. Viroqua with the ball. They'll come up here with Oliver. He goes back out to the top with Slack. Landusky back over to Oliver. He's going to drive, and his layup, wow. Oliver with the layup. He showed some quickness there, didn't he? They'll come over here with Ellefson. 39-23, 16-point advantage as Viroqua slowly eking out in front. There's going to be a travel on Kroom. That jump stop sometimes, boy, I tell you what, if you don't come down square, you're going to get hit with a travel call. That's that. Is that Euro step? I always gave my stepson Chris a hard time when he was playing. I'm like, you're traveling. And he goes, no, you can do that now. Here is a nice pass underneath, lost the handle, and Griffin comes away with it. Well, I tell you what, that was Matheson in there. Now the ball tipped up here to Griffin. His three is good. He was way downtown. Quick underneath here, and the layup attempt is good by Oliver. You know, he has just got some good size, very athletic, and he is able to get position. He's made a couple of nice-looking buckets. Here is Stensling. That ball swatted away by Landusky. Here comes Blackhawks, and it's going to be Slack. He put on a little show there with a nice move and gets the bucket. He'll go to the line. So Matheson comes out of the ball game. Lotz comes back in. Foul on Kroom. That was number 2. He'll come out for a moment. Meanwhile, Bo Milutinovic with 4 fouls returns. Slack looking to complete that three-point play. Not able to do so, but Landusky got the rebound. Then he had it tipped away by McCauley. Lipsky comes across the timeline. Between the leg dribble, goes over to the far side with Griffin. Now Stensling, and we're going to get a foul. That one's going to go against Lipsky away from the ball. Gillen comes back in. And a nice round of applause here for Slack. He gets a break. He hasn't had much for breaks. Here's the ball taken away by Lipsky. It's going to be an offensive foul. Gillen stayed the course, and 2 quick fouls right away. Lipsky with a pat on the backside of Gillen saying, yeah, that was a nice play. I thought I was going to get you. So good sportsmanship there. Here's Gillen, bounce pass. That's stolen away by Griffin. Griffin with a little shuffle move. He's going to get that one to drop. Nice play there by K.O. Griffin. Stensling with the near steal. Here's Landusky. He'll lay it up and in. Well, you try to push on that pressure. Full court pressure, and boy, Viroqua broke that one in a hurry. Back up here to Stensling. Now Griffin. Down low with McCauley. He makes that move. trying to get that one to drop, and he's going to be fouled. 8:35 to go in a 45-28 ball game. McCauley will go to the line. First shot is up and in. We'll try and give you information on what's coming up Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Lindusky and Oliver come out of the ball game, and they really played their hearts out. Olson, Lotz, Gillen, Schneider, and Hubach are now in. McCauley hits two, 45-30, 15-point margin. Griffin down here to Gillen. Back up to Olson, over to Hubach. Hubach makes a move, kicks it over to Schneider on the wing. Viroqua will take their time. We say thanks to Embroidery and More. Bringing you tonight's action, that is Greg Danes and his crew. When it comes to any kind of attire for teams or businesses, there's the place to go. Contact Greg. 210D Swingham Road. Here's Stensling with the drive, and he is going to be fouled. Schneider might have been moving. We'll see. Going to go on. Right now they have Olson up on the board. Evinger's Equipment Sales and Service bringing you tonight's ball game. Thanks to Mark and his family. They're located on the north side, and check out what they have to offer when it comes to snow blowers. You know, it's the month of January. You never know. That one's going to kick out. Nice rebound somehow by McCauley. Lipsky not able to hit that three, and it's Viroqua ball. Slack, by the way, came back into the ball game. Get the ball to Hubach. Lotz back to Slack. The 7:44 mark. Olson gets it back over here. Slack down on the wing, low on this near side with Hubach. They'll play a little catch. Schneider. Far side it goes. Slack goes inside, and the ball taken away by Stensling. 7:25 and counting. 45-31 your score. Viroqua just kind of started inching away here. There's a nice turnaround shot by Lipsky. And a reach-in foul got by Lipsky, and he tried to slow him down, trying to tap the ball away. That's foul number 3 on Hudson. Ball comes out here on the wing. It's going to be Slack now kicking over the far side with Olson. Our thanks going out to Culver's of Viroqua. Check out all of their specials that they have, their baskets, a flavor of the day, drive-through. There's a foul on Ellison. Lotz has really played very well with those 3 fouls here in the second half. Stensling, let's see, what do we got? Stensling, McCauley, Milutinovich, now Griffin who comes in, and Lipsky for the Norsemen. Shot is up, rattles around, drops in. Lotz making his presence known. He's got a ton of points. And he hits them both. Here's Lipsky at the 6:40 mark, coming down this near sideline. He'll go to the top of the key with Milutinovich and Griffin on the wing. On the right elbow, now drives into the lane, comes back out to the top. Somebody, McCauley down. And another Norseman flying to the ground. That was Milutinovich. Hope you're enjoying tonight's ball game through Coon Valley Telecommunications. Of course, as they're serving Stoddard, Coon Valley, and Chaseburg. Olsen comes out. Conaway back in. Next shot, flat off the back of the rim, no good. Lots was there. Conaway trying to make a move. That ball tipped away right into the hands of Slack, though. Now Lots, bounce pass, down low, back up to the top with Slack from Conaway. Hubach, and then Schneider. Going to get a timeout here. And it's going to be a 30-second timeout. Looks like a 30-second timeout. 5:59 to go here in tonight's ball game. Viroqua out in front, 47-33. Now they go with a full timeout. Well, our thanks going out to Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op, John Mislevichuk, supporting today's broadcast, and remind you that they reach quite an area, Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op. You'll find them not only in Chaseburg, but Stoddard and Red Mound. Well, taking a look, upcoming events, we're going to have double headers, both Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So check out the different TV stations. We got some promos out there as to what's going on. But real quick, Thursday night, I'll be in Caston for a quadrangular wrestling match. Wrestling meet starting at 6. So events at 6, 7, and 8 o'clock. The Viroqua Blackhawks, Caston Eagles, Boscoville Bulldogs, and the Brookwood Falcons will be covering. Dave Gluck will have ball game with the Westby Norsemen on Thursday night as GET comes to town. So look forward to that ball game. Trying to get something going there. No foul called. Here comes Lots. That's going to be an offensive foul. That's number 4 on him. So the doubleheader, a wrestling match, and the basketball on Thursday. Lots comes out, and it's going to be Noah Matheson coming into the ball game. Friday night, Friday night I'm in Caston, boys, taking on the Sparta basketball squad. In Westby, it'll be Westby boys. There's a nice move by Stensling. They take on Black River Falls. So back-to-back nights in ball games for the Norsemen. Saturday night, I'll be back down here in Viroqua as the Blackhawks on the boys' side here. They will host GET, and the girls' basketball team for Westby will be hosting GET also. So we got a lot of games coming up here in those final 3 events, with that. Here's a nice play by Schneider. Boy, did a good job of protecting the ball. He got his first bucket of the night. So double headers Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. By the way, the Saturday girls game, the time has been moved up. No longer 6 and 7:20. It's now 3 o'clock and around that 4:30 mark. That's the Westby girls game. Here's a shot up, no good. That rimmed in and out, and Matheson was there for the rebound. Here's a little jump hook, no good by Conaway. Westby getting the rebound. Thanks going out to Cash and Farm Supply, Ernie Peterson and his crew, A 3 on the way. That's a long rebound. Oliver is able to get it in a quick outlet pass. It's 1-on-1. And wow, Conaway is going to win that matchup. He gets the bucket and draws the foul on Griffin. Fifth point of the night for Conaway, looking for number 6. Shot is up and down smoothly. Yeah, Ernie Peterson and his crew out there on Highway 27 for all your organic farm needs. Feed, seed, and more. Yep, I tell you what, he does a great job with that. Here's Lipsky, his shot a little strong. Tipped out, a 3 on the way. That's no good. McCauley was working hard underneath, and boy, McCauley took to the floor. Got tripped up by somebody there. But no foul called. 3:12 to go, and it's 52-35. Oliver gets the ball in to Slack, and he's going to get fouled by Kroom. Caught him in the shoulder and head. Slack will go to the line here. Kroom comes out. That's number 4 on him. Shot is up, no good. Stensling comes away with it. Eric Jurdy takes his warm-up off. He's ready to come in. 3 on the way, no. Slack coming away, off and running quickly. His layup, my goodness. The body control there was very important as he was able to get the layup. Terrific speed there by Slack. Here's Stensling with the underhand reach around, reverse layup kind of attempt, just off the front of the rim. That was a dandy stretch. My goodness. Lipsky didn't get called for the reach in. That's number 4 on him. Well, looking for a great meal, stop in and cash on Front Street. It's Bobby John's. Sue Brigham, love to have you pop in. Check out the breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials. Shot is up. That kicks out on Conaway. Olsen comes in. Slack comes out. 2:22 to go. Nice round of applause. Probably all we'll see of Slack tonight. Conaway gets the next one to drop. He'll come out of the ball game, and Eric Jurdy comes in. Ben Fergat comes in also. He came in for Slack. Now we're going to get a reach-in foul on the floor, only the 5th team foul for Viroqua. And 3 players return, and Ellison, Kroom, and Thunstead for Westby. They'll replace McCauley, who is working super hard tonight. Shot is up by Kroom, no. Rebound by Fergat. Lipsky and Griffin. Those 3 guys have put a lot of time on the floor here for the Norsemen tonight. They get their break. Oliver missing that layup attempt. Stensling will bring the ball down the court after getting the rebound. Over to Kroom. Thanks, besides Bobby Johns, it's the Bank of Cashton bringing you tonight's action. We thank them for their terrific support. Scott Wall, remind you to stop in, talk to them when it comes to HSAs. They are known not only just around here, but around the state for just a terrific knowledge with HSAs and how they work. Now coming into the ball game, it's going to be Caleb Peterson for the Norsemen. Number 2 comes in for Milutinovic. And the next whistle, Owen Chose will be looking to enter the ball game. That shot was short, and the rebound Viroqua. Jurdy gets the ball over here to Fergot, back up to Oliver. Oliver with the fake to the right, goes left and laid it up and in. Wow. Now Chose will come into the ball game with 1:11 to go. He comes in for Stensling. ADRC, the Aging and Disability Resource Center, Vernon County, right here in Viroqua. We thank them for their support, and they remind you to stay warm, stay healthy, stay masked. And if you know of anybody, senior citizen or other, that shot by Kroom, no good. Rebound put back is going to be foul here. Thunstead will go to the line. 57-35, Viroqua. 53 ticks left on the clock. That shot a little bit flat and strong off the back of the rim. Right at the base. Taylor's next shot. That one will drop through. So Thunstead on the board with the bucket. And with under 50 seconds remaining, Olsen over to the far side with Matheson. Oliver muscling his way in. There's a block by Thunstead. Good play over there by Peterson as he bounces the ball off the leg of Griffin Olsen. Kind of hung in the air and was able to just get it off his leg. Here's a shot by Kroom. That's strong. Jurdy with the rebound. And time will run out. Thanks to American Family Insurance, the Phil Strand Agency. All your insurance under one roof, and a terrific job here with Phil and the crew as you'll find them in Westby and right here in Viroqua. Well, the final score is going to be 57-36 as the Viroqua Blackhawks pick up the win over the rivals from the north, the Westby Norsemen. And I tell you what, they just played a pretty good ball game. They started inching away a little bit. Prior to the halftime, they might have had, about a 10-point lead, and they just kind of